It's not only a disenfranchisement, that is one step to independence. If you cut off the umbilical cord connecting our region to the national government, let us well call for independence. Masyado na po kaming, isipin mo, zero. Would you be happy if your region has zero allocation? Programs and projects shall continue to be funded by the national government. So ang tanong ko lang po, why didn't the DA push for the request of funding for the BARMM government? Because if you look at your the matrix, no, as in zero, Mr. Chair, zero. The block grant cannot replace nationally funded program. That's very clear under the organic law. That's very clear. So it's so unfortunate, Mr. Chair, that BARMM is an agricultural based region. Unfortunately, we cannot get services and programs from the DA simply because of the justification and the wrong interpretation of the block grant. Mr. Chair, the block grant is, kung titingnan niyo po, Mr. Chair, is the block grant is consists of 60% doon, PS, and 40% is distributed to different ministries. So if you have a national funded program po, so for example, ng DA, hindi yun ang priority ng region because they appropriate the block grant eh. They're the ones who appropriate the block grant. What would happen to the areas in the BARMM who do not, up to now, since 2013, up to now do not enjoy nationally funded programs from DA? This is tantamount to disenfranchising my areas, Mr. Chair. So I'd like to ask DA again, what would be your position? For example, if in the plenary budget, that somebody should push for the budget of the, what you requested before, so that can be reincorporated again, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, I totally agree sa inyo. Malaking area talaga yung BARMM na magagamit ng DA to improve production. But as of the moment, our hands are tied because we requested even itong 2025 budget, malagyan ng budget itong for BARMM used from DA. Problema, it was not granted to us. But I guess it is nasa Kongreso na yan kung makapaglabas kayo ng batas or
no, Mr. Chair, I hope the chair of the committee and the senior vice already articulated this many times over with the chairman of our committee and even the senior vice chair, na wag sanang gamitin yung block grant kasi yung block grant would only be good for 10 years. That's a transition fund. It has a specific purpose. Gagamitin ng block grant for 10 years lang. That is actually the under the share of the transition period, regional government, from 5% from the customs and 5% from the BIR. And that would only be good up to 10 years while the transition period is ongoing. Now, we will be holding the first regular BARMM election and subject to the revenue code, ano mangyayari po sa mga areas namin? Wala kaming nare-receive na services kasi nga yung block grant. Mr. Chair, it's not only a disenfranchisement, that is one step to independence. If you cut off the umbilical cord connecting our region to the national government, might as well call for independence. Hindi ba? So, ang akin lang po, I think, Mr. Chair, maybe you can help me with this because this is a problem that besets the region. Ano pong purpose namin ng mga representante nila from the BARMM? Kung pupunta kami dito, wala kami maiuwi doon na mga programa nang galing sa Department of Agriculture. So I'd like to ask Mr. Chair from our chair, from the Secretary, to please provide me those initial requests that you've submitted to the DBM so that we can sit down and maybe if we can. I appeal to my members, to the members here. Sa ito pong committee na to, na please supportahan niyo po kami. This should not go on forever. Pangit po. Masyado na po kaming isipin mo zero. Would you be happy if your region has zero allocation? So I hope we can I hope my colleagues here can really support our call, appeal. Now, for the BARMM region to continue enjoy nationally funded programs. That's very clear under the Republic Act. That the block grant should not and should never replace the national programs, Mr. Chair. So I request Secretary to please provide this representation, the copy of initial budget that you have requested to DBM. Thank you, Mr. Chair.